So we have a new knife from Olitans. And if you remember, Olitans is the one that did, in my opinion, the best $54 knife you can buy. Now, they did raise the price. I spoke with them, they lowered it back down, so now it is back to the price that I said, about 54 bucks, which is really awesome, and I stand by that. This is the best $54 knife you could buy. You have a full titanium frame lock that's extremely well done, riding on bearings that are just as smooth as anything out there, with a replaceable 9CR 18 MOV blade, and there's 3 of them, so you have 3 blades of 9CR, and you can resharpen this. I did resharpen this. I sharpened this actually on a members live, sharpened up really good. So, and it's such thin geometry. This thing is so slicey. This is such a good knife. Now, like I said, they did bring the price back down. They are going back up, supposedly, I think in December though, so get them while you can. And as far as replacement blades, they are making some in the future for everyone, so you can buy the replacement blades. They just don't have them right now. You know, you have to buy the whole knife with the package. But this new one we have is pretty interesting. So it does come with some extra parts that we are going to add on. We got a clip. We got what looks like a karambit ring, and if you look back here on what's on the back end of it right now, it is a little glass breaker with a lanyard tube. So I'm guessing that just pops off and you pop that in. We'll check that out. You have a spot for tritium. That's for the clip, which we do have right here. It is a titanium scale, or it has titanium scales, and it looks pretty wicked, right? When you just look at it. But that's because the blade is not in it yet. So it does come with a pack of blades. And the blade, it's kind of funky how this thing goes on, but you have to slide it on like, ooh. You have to slide it on, if I can get it, just like that. So, and then to take it off, you just got to pull this and then yank. So you can just kind of pull this way and then pry that way. Or, you know, if you want a pair of pliers, you could do it like that. But it does have thumb studs, or a thumb stud, I should say, and it's basically a scalpel. You know, it's a folding scalpel. It does have a liner lock, steel liner lock action. Nice strong lockup though, very solid, full grip. So, you know, if you did have to use this in the field for, you know, whatever reasons, right? Like there's so many things I can think of that this would be good for. This would be good for hunting reasons, for skinning animals, especially with large or small game, you know, the fine detailed stuff. You know, it's going to be good for even just precision cutting. You could use it as a basic EDC knife, you know, that you just replace the blades. The blades are super duper thin, so they're not tough. This is made for precision, made to be slicey. But, you know, there's a lot of different things you could use this for. Now, one thing I personally would probably carry it for, I'll probably put it in my bag as a medical knife with these, so that if I did get into a situation where I needed to do wound care or anything like that, I do have a scalpel. Now, it also can be very useful other than that, but that would, you know, be like the idea of why it's in my pack. Now, like I said, the replacement blades, you know, they're just basic steel. They're not 9CR like these ones. And it does come with a nice big pack. They're all sealed, so you don't have to worry about them, you know. They're all sealed up, so they're not contaminated in any way. And then as far as this one goes, I wouldn't resharpen this. You know, the blades are just too cheap to even worry about that. You could maybe hit it on a strap if you wanted to. The action is really good though, super duper snappy. Very good detent. Nice comfortable flipper tab. It's obviously not going to be false shut because the blade is just entirely way too light. Then you have that little thumb disc. And now it also has a little wave feature, which is pretty crazy. But anyways, let's take a look at the karambit ring really quick. Let's see how that looks. It does come with the tool, by the way, which is pretty cool. So, which has T6s and T8. So the driver has a T8 on this side and a T6 on this side. Just like that. Yank that baby off. I'm just guessing here right now. So there we go. We have the karambit ring and the wire clip added on now. So now you can actually use the karambit ring to wave it out of your pocket. So you can, you know, wave it out by pulling it out of your pocket and, you know, for rapid deployment if that's what you wanted, you know. But you could also just leave on the glass breaker, which I do think is pretty cool, you know. I don't think glass breakers should be on every knife, but I actually appreciate some of them because, you know, if you do carry this, you know, or have it in, say, a vehicle or something like that, you know, ready at hand, if something happened where you did have to break a window, whether it be yours or somebody else's, it is nice to have something, you know. But anyways, it is pretty cool, you know, and I do think Olitans is doing a really good job. I've tried three or four of their products now, and so far every single one has been pretty cool. I do like how they package and have the knife that they give you, because it's, you know, something that you could toss in a vehicle, in a backpack or something like that, and that is very, very convenient. You know, of course it's cool to just clip your knife onto something, but sometimes it's nice to have a pouch where you can actually store stuff, store things, including a knife. Especially when that knife, you know, has replacement blades and extra parts and things to change it. You know, because this isn't the only knife that does it. There's a lot of knives where you can change blade shapes, you can change different things on them. But all in all, even if you used the knife for something else, this is still a cool pack for whatever. You know, like you could use this for a medical pack, a Band-Aid pack, you know, whatever, you know, even for your wires and stuff, you know, for an electronics pouch. Like I said, I will have everything linked down in the description, including the other Olitans knife. The frame lock, which, man, I can't tell you how much I recommend this to everybody. This is an everybody type of knife. This one's going to be more for somebody looking for, you know, this type of knife, a replacement blade scalpel, you know, for an EDC bag, a medical bag, a hunting bag, something like that. Or even just to keep in your vehicle or whatever. But there you guys go. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace.